Well, Ed, we've been meeting one or two of the team behind the team, I suppose, in the last few days. Tell us a little bit about what your role is and what you've been doing here with the team over in Holland.
Yeah, no, we've been just basically doing everything we can to prep them for the season. It's been a good opportunity to utilise the facilities here, the pitches, the ice baths, and just basically try and do some real progressive position-specific fitness. It's not like with everything a one-size-fits-all. It's having the opportunity to work with different positions on what they need to do when we start the games against Preston North End in August.
And tell us a little bit about your kind of role with the football club then, because we've seen you out kind of like warming the team up, so to speak, but your role is very varied, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of it's quite a holistic approach. So you'll see me do the warm ups on a day-to-day basis, but we have a lot of work behind the scenes. Making sure that working with Ed Clark and Matt Walker and Phil Atkins, that the players are ready for training. So making sure they've done their hydration tests, making sure they've done their pre-activation work before training, and just making sure that they're in the best condition they possibly can be for training, and just looking after them in the way that they are living the lifestyle of a professional athlete, which is critical these days with the outputs they've got to produce on a Saturday,
Yeah. And obviously you'll go away, they'll be going and having a bit of free time, but you'll probably be crunching some numbers and stuff, seeing how they've been performing today, and so much to it, sports science-wise, and you and the team.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's nowadays it's all about statistics. We've got to ensure that on an individual basis, everyone's in a good place. So we've got the GPS data that you see the guys wear, and the little vests and things. That we get the data and we can download and report back to the manager, assist the manager with the sessions he's putting on the day to day. We also have little individual meetings with the players as well. So with Gareth McCleary, he's very interested in his data and just making sure for him, from a position specific, his high speeds runs is critical to his game. So where he at now, at the right level going into the season, and it's not just about these GPS units. It's just the little things that kind of you forget these days. It's just going around talking with the players. It's taking that time. How'd they feel? Every morning they wake up, do a wellness questionnaire, and just ask basic questions, how they're sleeping. They're in a hotel, it's different beds, different pillows, that kind of thing. So just ensuring they're in a good place, really.
And a lot of that does come from the top down. I know the manager's very keen on both those sides. What you said there, the kind of the sports science elements and the rest of it.
Oh, definitely. It's this is coming into work with the manager and his team. They're very progressive in their approach. And very much so looking at the individual work. You would have seen at the end of training today where that they've took certain guys to work on certain individual technical practices, and they give me the license to work on the players on an individual basis, from a fitness perspective, a nutrition perspective, and a psychological perspective. It's a game now that we've really got to offer everything we can to these players, because at the end of the day it's big money. The club invests a hell of a lot of money, not just at first team but through the academy, which obviously have a massive part of, and it's ensuring that the young lads that you see today from the under 21s are in a good place, and being progressive in the way that they're going to approach the first team for the start of the season.
And how would you say this trip has gone in two respects? One, on how they're getting on in shape for the season, but secondly also how, in terms of the team's kind of morale, and everyone seems to have been in really high spirits throughout the whole trip.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. We've come here, the climate is very much like England, sun, rain. So from that perspective it's been fantastic, and then you're in a hotel that's been great for us, food's great, and it's just brought the team together. We went out yesterday for a little bit of a team activity, a bit of pitch and putt, which was great fun. It was great fun. Obviously some are better than others, but yeah, so I think that's brought everyone together, and you've got obviously a lot of new faces come in. You've got a lot of the under 21s that are progressing up, and I think having that time for them to really integrate, not just with the other players but with the coaching staff, I think it's great. It's coming away when you're in an environment that's like here, that the weather's good, you're in a lovely hotel that you can have time to chill out, and converse rather than being stuck on your phones all day. It's great. It gives the manager the time to do little one-to-ones with players and things. So it's great. It's just getting to know the players, and for all of us, for me, I've been around the club for 10 years, whatever, but to get to know, what's Dennis Rackles about, understanding him, understanding Danny. I know Rob Dickey, I know Dom Samuel, because I've worked with them for the last 6, 7, 8 years. So it's just an opportunity for me to get to know them and how they click, and what we can do for them as a department, from the physiotherapy, from the medical, from the psychological, to get them in the best place possible for the season and for the 46 games plus that we need them for,
Yeah, and the first of those 46 games on the 6th of August against Preston. Look like so far everyone happy with the way things are being progressing. We're still quite relatively early in pre-season in the games programme.
No, it is early, and like I say, we're not going to say that in 6 weeks they're going to be in the prime of their condition. Of course not. They've still got a lot of work to do, but what we need to do is make sure that they're in a robust state to go into the games, because of course you're going in not just Saturday, you're into the craziness of Saturday, Tuesday, so it's just ensuring that they can take that load through their bodies, and the guys that are, that might not start on against Preston North End, they're in tip-top condition going into those games, because again we've only got 5 games in the build-up to Preston, so it's ensuring that not everyone can play 90 in each, that the guys that aren't playing 90 are in a fit state to do that. So the individual work you see after training and around games is critical to them,
Brilliant. Ed, thanks for your time.
No problem, thank you.